Back from the dead.
The French rider Marvin Musquin. The two KTM riders get to the end of the first rhythm section, and it's Musquin with the early lead, and Chad Reed is right in the thick of it. So's Anderson, and here comes Dungey on the number 1 and 5th.
That first turn, there was a lot of bar banging going on. Seeley was up front there. Looked like he was going to have a good start. He got shaken around, bumped around. We'll see where he comes by the finish line.
Second hole shot of the year for Brayton, and Dungey's already pushing. Here he comes. He's bar to bar through the rhythm section with Reed. Into the sand they go. Dungey gets through first. Anderson's now up to 4th. He will set his sights on the two-time Australian champion.
Two of the fastest riders of the night.
Dungey right into second place now as he gets around Brayton. And now Dungey will try to hunt down his Red Bull KTM teammate, Musquin, who's in the lead.
Well, this is great news for Dungey. Roczen back in 16th now.
Oh, Anderson right into the side of Brayton, Jeff. Watching Dungey into the whoop section. Anderson just in front of Brayton. There goes Stewart. Here's Roczen on the 94. Way back behind Purcell. They're running 13-14.
Roczen on the first lap was 16th. Seeley, he was 12th on the first lap, now up to 8th. Two of the fastest riders here tonight that I expected would contend for the win. But this start has really set them back here. And Musquin and Dungey out front with a clear track.
Kennard on the 41 behind Roczen. He'll follow him to the high line as they try to get around Purcell. Boy, look at all the traffic in front of him, too. Try to pick your way through here.
Purcell gets by Freezy.
Roczen looking to do the same here as he comes to the inside and just sails past Vince Freezy.
Yeah, Kennard right here. He's looking like Freezy's next on his list. He gets by Freezy.
Roczen certainly very quick here tonight, but that start is really going to hinder him as Pike and Stewart are fighting just in front of him. That's over 10th, and Pike is now in front of James.
Roczen has not been able to get past Purcell. And watch the line that Purcell takes right here. He double singles in that rhythm section and then takes the inside and inside here as he tries to pass Stewart. Can't get the drive down the start straight. And is he going to lose the spot? Possibly lose the spot here, yes.
Here's Anderson. He's in the black and yellow riding gear. He's closing in on Brayton. That would be for 4th. Anderson is 3rd in the championship standings. Dungey, of course, a points leader over Roczen and Anderson. Seeley's 4th, Reed is 5th in the title fight.
Boy, that wall jump right there really starting to get chewed up on the backside where they're accelerating down. And Anderson squares up Brayton. They come together. Brayton holds the spot.
Anderson tries to cut back inside over the finish line jump. Who's better through the whoops? Looks like Brayton.
Wow, Brayton had a great line on the left side of the whoops. He just sailed through there effortlessly.
Brayton's had a very good night on that BTO KTM.
Here comes Seeley, makes the move on Millsaps.
Yep, and he moves through. Cole Seeley now up into 6th. Seeley doesn't look like Millsaps is done with him, though.
Seeley, last time around, had your 3rd fastest lap, even though he's passing riders in the middle of the pack.
How about a battle for the lead? Musquin looking for career win number 1 as his teammate, the reigning champion, closing.
Well, and Musquin Has only had one podium here. This is his rookie season. He was third at Oakland.
First laps Marvin Musquin has ever led in the 450 class, and he does it here tonight in Georgia. Jenny, Marvin Musquin is having a great rookie year.
He really is, and you know, in talking to Marvin, he told me something that he did differently this year. He went back home to Florida a week earlier than he did in the past. So after Arlington, he headed back to Florida. He had some one-on-one time with trainer Elton Baker, who of course Ryan Dungey also works out with. He said it was one of the most important weeks he's had because of that attention. He really felt like he got a lot figured out. You can tell it's showing tonight, guys.
Jeff, you and I both saw Marvin do something very different in that first whoop section.
Well, right through there, too. He's jumping that triple out of the turn that Ricky was talking about, but the next set of whoops that he gets through, classic technique that French riders have, jumping through the whoops.
Here's Roxon with Anderson and Pike. So Roxon now is fighting inside the top 10 as he comes bar to bar with Pike here. Weston on that Joe Gibbs Racing Yamaha number 28.
Could not make the pass stick there as Pike had the inside.
Let's see what happened to Anderson, because Jeff, he was way up front.
Oh, so Anderson gets to the inside of Seeley, tries to block pass him, checks up, and Seeley is going to try to dive down back underneath of him and just clips Anderson's back tire, and they both go down. Going to be, wow, buried.
Weston Pike riding on the Auto Trader Monster Yamaha. Pike sees Michael Lessie just in front of him, which would be 8th place. Roxon trying to come around the outside as they get into the sand. Cuts back inside, and he's trying to get the Suzuki to close in.
Pretty good ride for the Smart Top Moto Concepts rider Alessi right now, trying to notch a top 10. The white bike with the red gear, and he's got Pike and Roxon breathing down his neck, and Anderson just behind him. Oh, and now Roxon trying to get a little physical on Pike, and it makes the pass on Pike. Nice. Out accelerates him down the start straight.
Pike pretty good through the whoops there, doesn't let him get away. Roxon a little bit better through this rhythm section, though. That's going to make the difference there. And now Pike is going to have to deal with Jason Anderson.
Those ruts coming out of that sand turn are so deep, and as the race goes on, we're only halfway through this main. Those ruts are going to get treacherous. Anderson taking a little look-see to the inside of Pike. I thought maybe he was going to try to dive in and make a block pass, but not quite close enough.
Pike moves over a little bit, takes the line away.
It looked like Roxon went out of our screen, might have had the drive on Alessi. Timing and scoring has him making the pass as Anderson still trying to get past Pike. It looks like that inside through that set of whoops going into the turn is the favored line.
Roxon definitely has cleared Michael Lessie, so he's got 8th.
Oh, there it is.
And here's the battle for the lead.
You see what Musquin did through that whoop section? Hit the first whoop, jumped to the middle, jumped all the way out to the end. I did not expect that, Ricky.
No, well, I thought they could do it for practice because they were kind of doing that, and that is clearly the fastest line, and it takes less amount of energy. Really a lot easier on you physically when you do that. It's very smooth. Marvin is such a technician and an artist at that when it comes to jumping through the whoops. We saw him do it last year all the time, and now he's doing it in the 450 class.
Hey, Ricky, it looks like Dungey is just now on the other rhythm section uncorked the triple before the Dragon's back. He's got the line.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm sitting down here watching. It seems like the way that the corner's shaping up, it's not running out now after the guys fixed it in between before this race started, and they're actually doing the triple a lot easier than I anticipated.
Musquin going for